From a professional chef, social entrepreneur, farmer, and motivational coach with over 7 years experience within the African food supply chain. Our chef today is known as one of Ghana's top chefs and was recently awarded by the Queen of England. And it's no other chef than Chef Elijah Amo-Addo. So how was it meeting the Queen?
It was an amazing experience. However, it wasn't like the Queen called me to just come and cook wache for her. It is my work with Food for All. So I run Food for All Africa program, which operates West Africa's first community food bank in Ghana. So through that experience, I got to meet the Queen, and meeting the Queen, she was fascinated. I'm a chef from Ghana, and conversation led to me cooking wache.
And on this trip,
so for today, a lot of Ghanaians have spoken about the Queen's wache.
Yes.
So we're doing salmon wache salad.
Salmon wache salad, okay.
And then we're going to top it up with roasted lamb,
okay,
with vegetable rice.
Whoa.
And then we're going to have a dessert made from macaron and then vanilla strawberry ice cream.
Wow. All these and more. My name is Kata, and you already know we're looking for top chefs in Ghana right here on Meet the Chef. So let's go. This is Meet the Chef, and like I told you before, we're hanging with Chef Elijah Amo-Addo. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. So we're in the kitchen
You're
now.
welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you. And
this
I have my gloves on.
And she is
Tracy.
Yeah.
You guys are all welcome to Meet the Chef. So what are we cooking today?
So for today, a lot of Ghanaians have spoken about the Queen's wache.
Yes.
So we're doing salmon wache salad.
Salmon wache salad, okay.
And then we're going to top it up with roasted lamb,
okay,
with vegetable rice.
Whoa.
And then we're going to have a dessert made from macaron and then vanilla strawberry ice cream.
Wow, that's like a full dish today.
Yes, and I have my team here with me, going to help out with the cooking to make sure that we're on point. To do our starter, which is the salad,
yes,
we need salmon. This is high premium salmon. We've spiced and grilled it nicely.
Yes, so it's grilled?
Yes, it's grilled. We have our red cabbage.
Okay.
We have our beetroot.
Yes.
We have basil and parsley
all
chopped together. We also have this dressing I call the mustard honey sauce, sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
Yes.
But you have some leaves in it.
Yes, so it's still parsley and basil added to it.
All right.
Yes, so as I prepare my salad, someone is going to work on the vegetable rice we will be needing.
Right.
She will do the chops and cuts and bits, you know, in the kitchen.
I know.
So we go to our salad.
Okay.
We have lettuce.
Lettuce.
It has to be chunky, and it has to also be fleshy.
Fleshy.
Yes.
And
so
fresh.
Once we have that, a bit of red cabbage, top it up with our beetroot, a little more beetroot. You know, beetroot is very good for the heart, blood. Then you have parsley and then basil together. Then to our sweet and sour sauce. You know, relationships can be sweet and sour. And so
true.
That is how we make. So
this is actually made with honey and mustard.
together with some secret spices.
Okay.
The Queen's secret spices.
I know.
Yes. So once you have it in, we mix. Yes. So cut the onions for our rice. Fry some rice for me as well. Yeah.
All right, so how was it meeting the Queen?
It was an amazing experience. However, it wasn't like the Queen called me to just come and cook wache for her. It is my work with Food for All. So I run Food for All Africa program, which operates West Africa's first community food bank in Ghana. We work with businesses to create sustainable means of nutrition for vulnerable children, aged, mentally challenged. And in 2015, we attempted a Guinness World Record for the longest table at Osu.
Yeah.
So it was through that effort that when the Queen was celebrating her 60th anniversary, she decided she wanted to reward young Africans or young people across the Commonwealth doing things in their communities. Yes. So through that experience, I got to meet the Queen, and meeting the Queen, she was fascinated. I'm a chef from Ghana. And conversation led to me cooking wache.
And how was the wache? Did she enjoy the wache that you cooked for her?
I've always told the press I'll keep that. That's my secret recipe.
All right, I understand.
That's my secret recipe.
Okay, so you just did something?
So we have our salmon in now.
Yes.
And the wache part is my secret recipe.
Okay.
So today we're going to have the wache molded.
Okay.
And to mold it, I need the gloves again. In the kitchen, I always say that we are like the medical doctors performing operation on food. And actually, some of my colleagues I went to school with call me the doctor in the kitchen.
Doctor.
Yeah. So.
Dr. Elijah in the kitchen.
Yes. My childhood ambition was actually to become a medical doctor.
But it's still medical because you're cooking healthy food for people,
I know.
poor people.
Some of my colleagues up till now call to ask that I recommend recipes for their patients. Those who are
let's just say you're still a doctor.
Yeah. Yes, so I know a typical Ghanaian wache wouldn't be this small, but because it's a salad. Yeah. So with that, we have a salad on the side.
And this is your recipe. Very nice.
Yes. And then to top it up, we cut a slice of lemon.
Because of the salmon. Right?
Yes. So. Sauce. Yeah. And then maybe a bit of green.
What's that?
A bit of parsley more.
Parsley. Okay.
Yes. So we have our salad ready. Samuel, can you grill the lamb a bit more for me? So this is charcoal grilled, and then we put it a bit more.
Okay. So he's making fried rice.
No, vegetable rice.
Vegetable rice.
The difference between vegetable rice and fried rice is one, we don't use soya sauce. We don't use the other stuff that the eggs and other stuff that goes into fried rice. Okay. Yes, it's purely the rice and then vegetables.
And vegetables together.
And for our vegetable rice, we're also using green peas. We're using carrots. We're using green beans as well. So let's have it in there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So then we will be serving it with what I call the soya sauce.
Soya sauce?
Yes. So soya sauce is basically a normal soya powder.
Yeah.
Then you know when you buy soya, it comes with onions.
Yes.
Yes. So this time we use the soya powder with onions and then some spices. Then we make a sauce out of it.
All right. So for those who don't know what suya is, you can compare suya to kebab, the normal kebab that you buy on the street.
And before it goes on the platter, I want you to taste it and tell viewers. Unfortunately, viewers are
you can't taste it. Sorry.
Exclusively, just like the Queen.
Just like the Queen.
How does it taste? Be sincere. I've always been looking for the opportunity where someone would tell me on camera, Chef Elijah, this doesn't taste good.
No, so, Chef Elijah, the queen was able to eat your food. Why can't we eat your food? It's really nice. I love him.
You sure?
I love him.
Okay, so with our rice, with our this thing, and with our lamb, we have our main
So
course.
the lamb, we're using the ribs.
Yes,
Lamb ribs. Okay.
Yeah. Our lamb is a bit Ghanaian lamb, you know, because we wait for it to grow so much, it gets a bit tender. But we try to tenderize it using vinegar.
Vinegar.
Yes.
Okay, so to tenderize the lamb, especially if you're using Ghanaian lamb,
Yes.
you use vinegar.
Vinegar, garlic. So your vinegar, your garlic, your ginger,
And all your spices.
You marinate it and then keep it overnight. So
Okay.
the following day it becomes very tender.
Okay, so that means
soft.
it's the vinegar that does the magic.
Yes, it makes it so soft like corned beef.
Wow. Okay, I'll try this out.
Yeah. So, Chef Samuel, we're waiting for your rice. And the funny thing about kitchen is we shout a lot, but since I met the queen, I've become very quiet.
Very, very cool.
Yes.
All right, so our vegetable rice is ready.
Yeah. My lamb is coming on, and the sauce. Usually, people serve sauce in ramekins, but for us, we want to basically make it a bit Ghanaian. You know, Ghanaians, we don't know ramekin yet.
Africans don't know ramekins.
Yeah.
We love it.
Something just like
Something
this.
like this.
Yes. So
But I have a question to ask you. As you've placed it like this and then you made a paste out of it to a certain position, did you study this, or you people just come up with ways of just
well,
putting the food?
it's presentation skills actually is part of being a chef, and with the changing trend within global gastronomy, you always have to be researching, looking at what others are doing, learning. Whilst I was in London, I was at Jimmy Oliver's restaurant, eating restaurant, and trust me, now the way they are cooking in London is with Ghanaians, we are still coming.
We're still learning. We're still learning.
And I believe for our time, with people like Samuel, people like Trudy, I believe our food will be taken to the next level. Food is expensive in West Africa, but compared to Europe and other parts where they've taken it up, it goes just beyond being expensive.
Okay, but as you just said, food is expensive in West Africa, but you're coming up with Food for All Africa program. So as it's expensive, how does it work with you? How do you come up with all that?
Food is expensive because of inefficiencies within our food supply chain, making a lot of the time food going waste. So once it goes waste, businesses will have to charge the buyer on it. So for Food for All, we're saying once the market is not consuming it, give it to us so that those from the low income, those who can't afford, they have a means to sustainable nutrition.
I'm actually very amazed right now because you're schooling me at this moment. You're really schooling me, and for the fact that you know about the African food supply chain, I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah. So how far with you? Yeah. Okay. Can we? Yes. Whoa. So we're gonna have it like this, and then we have mint sauce.
Oh, you have mint sauce?
Yes, as well. Yes. This mint sauce is also made from mint and basil with onions, which we just spread a bit along. So you have a choice of soya sauce and
the mint
sauce, and it's amazing.
So basically, the mint is just grinded mint with onions,
basil, parsley.
All right.
But the mint overpowers it.
Yeah, obviously,
because it goes with lamb.
I love it.
So that's our main course.
Okay. All right. So we are done with the starters. The main dish. And it's time for the dessert. So what are we having for dessert?
Yes, so for dessert we are having macaron. Strawberry vanilla ice cream. Topped up with strawberry dipped in chocolate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can we have the ice creams? Yeah.
So I guess this is some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
And this is strawberry. So can you use any kind of flavor or just this two?
Given the macaron, I believe it's the best flavor you can have with. And then, you know, macaron is high premium.
Very expensive, actually.
Yeah. Cut just a bit. Yeah. So just one dip of macaron. And then
strawberry dipped in chocolate. Okay.
Then
some whipped cream.
And not so much, just a bit.
Woo! This is nice.
Yes. So there we have our dessert.
Beautiful.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Wow. So we are done. All right. So before we go, I would like to ask one question about the Food for All initiative, Food for All Africa initiative. You started with Ghana. Are you looking at maybe collaborating with other countries and doing this for Africa as a whole?
Yes, so currently we're working with community-based organizations in Nigeria, in Liberia, trying as much as possible to get to know how the food supply chain in those places work as well. And then we set programs and projects that seeks to bridge the gap between plenty and scarce through food recovery, farming and forum. So in a few years to come, we should be there.
But how important is this whole food supply chain, the knowledge of food supply chain, important to a chef?
As a chef, you cook food, and most of the time people think a lot of the food, yes, food is wasted at the hospitality side of the supply chain. However, as well, having knowledge of the food supply chain, knowing where your ingredients is coming from
and where it's going to is very important.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So we've had it all from Chef Elijah, and we've seen that he's prepared some delicious meals from starters to main course to dessert. But hey, if you want to try this, all you have to do is go on our social media pages. The recipes will be there for you, and you can try it at home for your loved ones or maybe for yourself. I know it's that time for us to taste the food, but let's go on a quick break, and when we come back,
My name is Kujo Gamade Kununya. I've known Chef Elijah for a while now. He has been a mentor and then an inspirational person to me. And knowing him have improved me as an individual. And he has taught me in so many ways.
I know Chef Elijah as a good leader. He trained us when we got out from school about 3 years ago at Burger and Relish. He's a good leader who wants us to be good chefs, and he has done it, and we are where we are today. So that Ghanaians will have good food. We thank him so much. He is a good chef.
Alright, welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, this is Meet the Chef, and we've been hanging with Chef Elijah Ado.
Nice.
We've had so much fun in the kitchen,
Sure.
preparing delicious meals, and it's time to taste the delicious meals. Alright, so it's time to dig in. My first meal to taste is actually the starter, and the starter is the wache salmon salad.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me just take this off first. I'm going to start with the wache. Put it together.
You're making me feel like on the chop.
This is actually yummy.
People usually know wache to be more like a main meal, but like I said, That's one thing about our African dishes. We need to be very creative with it. And watch it salmon salad. Can you tell me some of the flavors coming out?
The sweet and sour one. I like how the salmon is really spiced in. Like the spices in the salad, I can taste the spices in the salmon actually. And the beetroot is just right. Fantastic.
Amazing.
I love it. I love it so much. This is great, guys. You need to taste this. And for the main dish, we have
So I tell people when you're eating ribs, fork and knife doesn't work.
I know. I'm starting with the rice first.
You hold and
I'm starting with the rice. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting with the rice. Vegetable rice. Let me try with the suya sauce. Now the part we've all been waiting for. I want to do this and not look funny on TV. Okay. So I'm just going to take a very big bite.
Yeah.
Forgive my face if it looks odd and funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you can have some tissues. That's why we have loads of tissues here.
Loads
for
of
you.
tissues. There's something special about the mint sauce.
Yeah.
It's great. I love the taste, and it's something I really want to eat here again or try at home.
Amazing.
I really love it. The suya sauce goes well with the rice though.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very well. I must confess, it's like a replacement to shita right now.
Yeah. So the thing about food for all is we say food for all is a shared social responsibility. Food is life. Don't waste it. So you're not gonna waste it.
Definitely, I'm really not gonna waste this. That's why I have to go into the dessert. Macarons, ice cream, some strawberries, and whipped cream. Taste this. I'm just digging straight into the macarons. Wow. You can't imagine what I'm
You
feeling
should
right
be
now.
visiting the gym a lot.
Of course, I do actually. I work out a lot because I eat a lot.
I really love this your job.
Alright guys, I'm so sorry for doing this to you, and I think I should stop it here. I really don't want to continue wetting your thongs at this moment. So all you have to do is check out our social media pages at meetthechef_GH to get all these recipes if you want to prepare the same thing and feel exactly how I feel now. So guys, my name is Kata and this has been Meet the Chef.